What is up, guys? As you guys can see on the title of this video, got some more issues with the Duramax. I absolutely hate making these videos, seriously. It's not fun for me. I'll get into the explanation on what's going on with the Duramax. It's actually probably worth your time if you're interested in going to the next level of what I'm trying to do here. So follow this continued build. This is going to be about a 3-day journey for me, so I want you guys to stay tuned. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. It seems like a lot of you guys aren't getting my notifications. As a matter of fact, can you guys do me a favor? In the comments below, can you let me know whether or not you actually get my notifications when the video is posted? Another thing that I wanted to point out was the turbo giveaway, which is December 24th. If you, in fact, win the turbo, you can pick whatever turbo you want from Ryan's Diesel Services website. What they do there is they remanufacture turbos to a, of course, stock state, direct drop-in turbos. But when the fun comes into play is when you want to upgrade a turbo, 64 millimeter, 68 millimeter, whatever the case is, they can build that. They actually have the CNC machine there. I've never been so excited to announce that I'd be giving away a turbo on my channel. I think that's so cool. So if you have not taken advantage of entering in to win, the way it works is you go on truckmasterdiesel.com, and I'll leave the link in the description. And all you have to do is buy something, okay? It could just be a decal, something cheap like a $5 decal. Basically, the way it works is if you buy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, whatever, that means that's how many times you are automatically entered in to win. That's how that works. It's the best way for me to track it. And I'm sure you guys have heard me say this before, but if you click on my donation button on my YouTube channel, every $5 is 1 entry on that realm as well if you guys decide you don't want to purchase anything. So that's how that works right there. Good luck to everybody, and thank you so much if you've already entered in to win. So what's going on is I'm getting an injector tick, okay? On top of that, or a fuel knock, it's super loud, so I'll go ahead and pick up the audio on my camera with that one. I have a pretty nice microphone on my camera. But on top of that, it hazes. It's been hazing for a very long time. So, I ran the injector cleaner in it. It cleaned it up. Also, I've done AMSOIL synthetic. I did an oil change. That metallic click started to lessen, and it's kind of a normal thing for Duramaxes anyways, for you to get sort of that metallic click or injector sort of tick noise in your motor. That's normal, but mine's excessive. It's almost like a knock. I've been doing a lot of research on injectors and going at a lot of different angles here. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun if you guys plan on building your Duramax and you kind of want to go at the same angle that I'm sort of approaching it at. As I've heard me say this time and time again, my goal is to build the Duramax to hit 700 plus horsepower on the dyno. That's what I would like to do. It's going to be a little smoky at first just because it's, of course it's cold. But once it starts to warm up, I think you guys are going to see that. And I'm going to show you my injector balance rates as well, kind of show you where those are at. But I think it's worth your time to sit tight, watch this video to the end, and the few other videos that I post on this specific thing that I'm doing to the Duramax. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I had a lot of fun doing this with the kids, though. This was a lot of fun doing this. Fortunately, it's got to come off. I've been waiting for snow. Here it is. I got all the lights off the truck, so all you gotta do is rip the wrapping paper off. All right, so the Duramax is unwrapped. Still gotta take the hubcaps off and get those off, but whatever. Anyways, so let me show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna go ahead and start it again. The motor's still pretty warm, so I'll let it run for a few more minutes. Now I'm sure you guys can hear that prominent tick, tick, tick. Very common, but that one's louder than it should. Now the passenger side sounds pretty healthy. Let's go back here to the driver's side. Kind of hard to tell right now, but it's hazing just a little bit right now, but once the motor really starts to get warm, it starts to really haze. It's a Edge CTS2 monitor, and this right here pretty much does what you need to. Checking injector balance rates as it's sitting in idle. And as you can tell, I mean, they're not horrible. You want to be between the -4 or +4 spectrum. Ideal is 0. What you're looking at right now is every injector in every cylinder, and it's giving it plus or minus what it needs for fuel in order to compensate per cylinder, is how that works right there. So we are a little above on the 6 and 3 right here, as you can tell. Now that I have this documented, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the truck back in the garage. It's been idling for a while now, and then we're gonna go ahead and shut it off, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about the company that I went with for injectors. So yeah, guys, as you guys can see, the injector balance rates really aren't the best. Again, they're not horrible, but they're definitely out of specifications. So I went with a company called Bitterroot Diesel. They're a company in Montana. They actually, that's what they do day in and day out. They have their own CNC machine, and they just do injectors, man, and they do a fantastic job. Found out about this company from Kyle, Rustbelt Mechanic. You guys all know who he is. Actually did a full segment on his YouTube channel. If you guys want to check all that stuff out, you can pretty much binge watch what he did. He removed the cab off of his Duramax. He has an LBZ 06, and he did head studs, he did injectors, he did dual CP3s, he removed the transmission. He did a lot, and he documented all this how-to videos. So I've been following his build pretty closely, especially with the twin kit, the HSP twin kit that he has in there. He's got an RDS turbo as well as a Borg Warner. I'm thoroughly impressed with his build. I really am. You know, it's interesting because next year, I'm hoping June, I'm going to be announcing that truck show very soon here. And I hope you guys can make it, seriously. It's going to be in Wisconsin. But what I'm trying to say is, last time Kyle and I both dynoed both of our Duramaxes. This is going to be very interesting if you guys can come out and actually watch this event. And I plan on hitting 700 horsepower by that time. Now, if I don't get the parts in time, then, you know, it is what it is. I need head studs, and I need a CP3. I'm looking for either a 10 or a 12 mil CP3 to really maybe just get me there, as well as tuning. He was kind of going after the affordable option, you know, not paying the big dollars for you know, Exergy or S&S injectors. You know, of course, they're both really great companies, but he wanted to go more after sort of not really a budget, but he didn't want to buy brand new injectors. He wanted to turn them in his cores and get 60 overs is where he was shooting for. And after talking to Ryan at Ryan's Diesel Service, I told him my goals as well, where I want to be at, and he definitely gave me some really good advice. And I decided to go with Bitterroot Diesel's 60 overs. Those injectors are going to be able to handle the horsepower that I'm planning on throwing at it. So I'm going to be able to finally get my very first fuel modification to the LBZ, which I'm really excited about. I wouldn't say it's a real fuel modification. I have a race fuel plug, and then I have a lift pump. That's basically it. The next video that I post here is going to be an unboxing video from Bitterroot Diesel. I'm going to show you guys the fuel injectors from my LBZ. I'm going to explain why I went with them. It's just a whole lot of fun to watch this channel grow. And of course, it's all because of you guys. You guys are watching the videos. You guys are keeping the channel alive, and you're motivating me to continue to post these videos. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. So again, the next video is going to be the unboxing video from Bitterroot Diesel injectors. So I'm going to be explaining to you guys the benefits of why I'm going 60 overs as well, and sort of their process. So I think it's going to be very informative and just very awesome. So that is it for this video today. I do appreciate you guys watching the channel. As always, make sure you continue to follow my journey as I fix these injectors. And huge shout out to Bitterroot Diesel, and I will leave all their information in the description below if you guys want to check them out as well. And then don't forget about that Ryan's Diesel Service Turbo giveaway. Again, links in the description on how to enter. Other than that, I do appreciate your time. As always, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Take care.